He's got the helmet.
How you get over the glass? Who you, Eric Dickerson?
Buckle up, man. He is going to be safe. Okay, so in honor of our buddy D. Wood, you guys are going to share the mallet today.
Yes.
Bart, you're going to go first. 49ers, Eagles, NFC Championship game. You're going to smash the we're going to smash the loser.
I'll tell you what, I think this game is going to come between the football acumen of the coordinators and the coaches. And I think if you want to give the advantage to anybody, you know that the advantage goes to Shanahan. That's how we rolling, baby.
Oh, wow.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Not today, baby.
That was a powerful smash. He's got the Eagles in that. What'd you say, David? The game picks, we can put them all up there. He's the only one. Ninka, why do you like Philly? He's the only one riding with San Francisco.
It's got the running game and Hurts. And we talked about Kelsey and the offensive line, the physicality of their offensive line. I think they're going to get it done. And not to mention, we haven't talked about that travel, that road travel all the way across the country. That's not easy.
And why do you like Philly?
I just think they're the better team. I think they have more weapons on offense. I think the Niners, offense didn't look as great last week. I think Philly can outscore them.
And look, I mean, is Brock Purdy ever going to look like a rookie who has only started 7 games?
Well, maybe 2 more chances for that.
We'll find out. We'll see if it happens. In the meantime, as we go to the AFC, be careful what you wish for. Bengals might be getting a little cocky.
What are we doing?
Their players on the sideline were openly calling the Chiefs Stadium, which is Arrowhead Stadium, Burrowhead Stadium.
Bulletin board material.
What are we doing here?
We don't like that?
No, I hate that.
What would Bill Belichick? You can see the video of it. It's up on ESPN.
What
would Belichick say?
I mean, Bill would be like, what are we doing here? I can't say exactly what he'd say. He'd add a few words.
He wouldn't like it.
Yeah, he wouldn't like it. He would call you out in front of the team.
Yeah,
okay,
don't give him any extra.
Let's see. So Ninko is going to make the pick. We have handed over the ceremonial mallet to him, to hit the helmet. We got the Bengals. We got.
Is it Burrowhead? Is it Burrowhead?
One's tough, but I'm going to go Kansas City.
Oh, I almost stuck one to the chin again.
See you later.
No, I got hit.
No, I didn't get hit.
Oh, it's stuck right here.
Yeah, it's on me.
Oh, no.
It stayed stuck.
Oh, you're going to get a dry cleaning bill.
Probably a very
Oh,
jacket.
that's not a cheap
Man,
jacket.
this is cashmere.
Oh, man.
Now things just got real.
Yeah. We have to have a meeting now.
Yeah, pick that up.
Okay, I like it. It's on my fingers, too. I got the glue all over everything. All right, why? Why are the Chiefs getting smashed?
Well, I think it's Mahomes and his ankle. That's number one. Like, how healthy is Mahomes? And then I love Cincinnati. I love their offense, the confidence. I don't love the tweet they just put out there, but I like the confidence on the road at Arrowhead, not Burrowhead, at Arrowhead. We'll see if they
Why
can get it
Bengals?
done.
Cincinnati is the only team that can force the defense of the Kansas City to have to play good football, and they can't consistently stop those weapons. They're too talented on the outside.
This helmet is very tight on my head, and I'm hallucinating a world in which the Bengals are in back-to-back Super Bowls.
And look, I go the other way, and I've said it before. You getting Mahomes and Reed at home, getting points.
Put some underneath.
The Chiefs' money line right now feels like the play of the year. All right, Graziano's going to try and get the helmet off.
You got to open it.
First Take is coming up here on ESPN. All right, so we sort of have the immovable object and the irresistible force here, right, fellas? You got Jalen Hurts and a running offense that has been the best in the sport. You have San Francisco that has the best defense in the sport. Ninko, you've got tape. How does Hurts attack the Niners?
They're going to have to get on the edge, and it's going to have to be Hurts using that skill set of the run pass. And now I'm going to show you a little cut up here of Bosa on the edge. And this is really, they're going to have to go after the edge. And Bosa here takes a step across, but you see here, he's in conflict. There's a tight end coming back, flashing back for him, and he has to keep his eyes on the ball. He doesn't. He gets sucked inside. They seal the edge, and Dak has a good gain here. So now I'm going to show you another play. Rushing the passer, yeah, that's great. But if you get up the field, especially inside the 20 in the red zone, you open up big lanes. And during the play, he smacked himself in the head here because he knows, there it is. He knows, dang it, I got up the field, takes his helmet off, he's mad. So you are what you put on tape. And Bosa, great player, probably the defensive MVP, a lot of sacks, but you have to stop the run. You have to be aggressive up front. And the 49ers, to win this game, they have to be great up front. They can't just be good. They have to be great, and they have to stop the run.
So this is a step up in class. We were all impressed with Hurts. We were wondering, will they be ready for it? Demolish the Giants. These aren't the Giants. Are you confident that Hurts can do all the things he's talking about and more?
I'm confident that he can do that because, they have the best roster in football, and that's what you get when you have a cheap quarterback that allows you to go out and get hired guns. When you look out, they have the best offensive line. They should have the advantage on the outside. But the difference is you have game records, when you look at the San Francisco 49ers. And listen, I think that, we understand Nick Bosa is aware of that. He understands he can't get up the field. But I think that Miko Ryan's been around. He played this position at a high level. What he's going to do is he's going to take the thinking out for Nick Bosa. He's going to say on certain gives, you're allowed to crash down, and what you have to do if you're the other side linebacker, you have to be an overhang, slow to play cutback, and you just exchange the responsibilities where Bosa becomes the cutback player and the backside linebacker becomes the contained player, and then you switch it up. We used to do this all the time when we used to go against a Wildcat, and I understand that Ronnie Brown wasn't the threat that Jalen Hurts is to throw the ball,
right.
But it is a plan out there. It's a bit of an option college type of offense, and you have to make him make quick decisions. You saw the Baltimore Ravens do it very effective in the Super Bowl against Colin Kaepernick. They'll have a plan for it. They'll be decisive, and Bosa will play a disciplined brand of football.
And so, Dan Graziano, all of this is predicated upon, or at least our conversation is predicated upon Hurts being able to do all the things that he has done all year long. Again, I'm not sure exactly what to take from the performance of last week. What is our sense of just how healthy he is?
Well, he's not. I mean, and he even admits it. He's not healthy. He's playing injured.
Right.
But he was able to do what they needed him to do last week.
Right.
He threw the ball early. They built a lead, and then they ran for 250 yards or whatever it was. So are they going to need to ask more of him this week? Probably, against that 49ers defense. And if so, how does he hold up? I'm not putting anything past this young man or this team. They have answered every single question as it pertains to can he perform, can they perform when he's got this injury. It's another week, right, of getting better. And we're going to see maybe more of this. Nick Sirianni with the...
that shot makes me laugh every time we show. I don't know why.
He was asked about it yesterday in his press conference.
What did he say?
He was like, well, the camera was just right there in my face, and that's how I was feeling at the time.
It's so effective with that Tarantino slowdown effect that we put on it all the time. It's fascinating to me. We sit, and I guess maybe I'm guilty of this because I'm the one sitting in the middle of the conversation. We've talked so much about Jalen Hurts against the San Francisco defense. In the meantime, we have a much less heralded rookie quarterback on the other side, Mr. Irrelevant, who's been terrific, going up against a defense that is like the 85 Bears at rushing the quarterback. They have 75 sacks on the season if you include the playoffs. How about Purdy against that Eagles defense?
Well, the beauty in Rex used to say it all the time. You can't get a sack on a run play. And then, if it is Achilles heel for this Philadelphia Eagles defense, it's their ability to stop the run. Now, we believe that they fixed those issues going out and having Davis back, adding the addition of Ndamukong Suh, Linval Joseph. But we're going to find out because the weakness of this team is that linebacker play. And Kyle Shanahan is the master of being able to isolate your weakness. And isolating your weakness is being able to get these guys have bad eyes with the shifts and motions that he always has and have those linebackers sitting there with their feet still and getting guys up to the second level. This is going to be a school or game of eye discipline and commitment and being able to have football acumen, and I don't know if these young linebackers are ready to do that.
He's still a rookie, is the thing, right? And he's been so good, and I know he's been so poised, and I know the coach is an offensive genius and the weapons and all of that. But I keep looking at a Belichick defender and thinking about what you guys always did to rookie quarterbacks. What are they going to do to this one?
They're going to make him be perfect. He's going to have to be perfect. And in these games, it's not so much how many positive plays can you create, it's how many negative plays can you create defensively. So when you're going against a rookie quarterback, you just want to make sure you keep him in the pocket. Don't let him extend plays because that's the easiest way to let him off the hook is to run around and find an open guy. And then you really have to focus in on go-to guys. So what is an easy throw for a young quarterback? Well, a flat route is very easy. What's another easy throw? An intermediate route to a tight end who's sitting in front of them. So what you have to do, they have to really zone in on McCaffrey because that's going to be one of the guys. Shanahan wants to get the ball out of the young quarterback's hand quickly. And Kittle. Those are the two guys. If Kittle and McCaffrey have big games, that's trouble. That is definitely a recipe for trouble if you are the Eagles. So you have to zone in, make sure you take care of those two go-to guys, and make a young quarterback throw deeper passes into coverage and make him throw the ball 10-plus yards down the field.
And it feels to me like there's another storyline here, and maybe it's not today's story, but maybe it is. All year long, as Jimmy Garoppolo was playing so well, we were having this conversation, will he be back next year? Will it be Trey Lance or Jimmy Garoppolo? Is the answer going to be Brock Purdy is going to be the quarterback of the 49ers going forward?
I think if you had to, put a bet down right now, that would be the smart way to go. I mean, look, he's answered every question. Again, Trey Lance is still there. Garoppolo is going to, I would think, be gone at this point.
Right.
No franchise clause and all that kind of stuff. Trey Lance is still there. He's still 22. But Purdy has given them everything they could have asked for. And if he leads them to the Super Bowl, even if he doesn't, he's gotten them this far, he has made a strong case for that job. And I believe there's a strong chance he gets it.
It really, that's going to be the offseason story, but it's going to be fascinating to watch. So here we go. Drum roll, please. What does everybody think? 49ers, Eagles for a chance at the Super Bowl. Only Bartholomew riding. I'll tell you what, I flipped up. I have been on the 49ers since the midway point of the season. But the Eagles, watching them last weekend, I know the Giants are a step down from what we're seeing here. I was